Hello, in this video I'm going to look at an alternative input method I've been developing for a student I've been working with. I'm actually using an Xbox 360 controller here. You can see this profile I've got set up is called 360 test. Basically the young person needed an alternative way to access the computer. So what I've done is I've used this software and used an Xbox 360 controller to give them a tool that they can use to get better access to the computer for the course that they're studying on. You can see on the right hand side here that all sorts of different functions are mapped to different parts of the controller. So for example, I've got the mouse mapped to stick 1. You can see as I move around, you can see that working there. Stick 2 I've actually got set up as the computer's arrow keys. If you see me go backwards and forwards there, you can see the various different bits of the software light up as I go backwards and forwards. I've also got Alt and Tab set up to the D-pad, so that the student can quite quickly switch between different things that they might want to look at. I've also got Windows set up, so if I do down on the D-pad, see Windows is opened up there. We've obviously got left click and right click set up as well, so they can get access. It works quite well with the on-screen keyboard in addition. So if I go through to accessibility here and fire up the on-screen keyboard, you can see I'll be able to navigate around here quite easily. Can also be set up to use the scan through keys option on the on-screen keyboard quite well. If I show you in one of these button options, you can kind of see the interface that I've had to work with to actually get this working. So if I go to edit button assignment, you can see here that I've chosen to make the left thumbstick on the 360 controller a mouse, and then we've got a 50% speed cursor movement. We can speed that up or slow that down as much or as little as we need to. I've also actually done the R3 buttons, so if you click the thumbsticks in, they also do a right click or a left click. Going to be working with the student over the next few weeks to really develop this into something that's going to be hopefully a good way for them to participate more fully in their course without the need to have to rely so much on someone as a practical assistant when they're working on the computers. I'm also hoping as well that the student will be able to use this software in conjunction with Dragon Naturally Speaking software. But you can see here I've got a good level of control over the computer just without ever having to take my hands actually off the controller. I've got 2 screens set up here, so I'll just move Microsoft Word back onto this screen. But you can see there, if I were to now go into my on-screen keyboard, I could quite quickly start typing in this Word document with relative ease. So if I go, so there we go. That's an Xbox 360 controller set up set up to be used as an alternative access method. So yeah, the next thing I want to try with the student is actually to get a chat pad set up. I don't know if people are familiar with these, but it's basically a small peripheral that clips actually onto the bottom of the device. It's a small keyboard, which I'm hoping the student should be able to actually use their thumbs to do a small amount of typing if they need to, and actually use sort of give them access to a keyboard. In addition to having some of the keyboard functions and obviously the mouse function set up for the computer. You can actually see in the JoytoKey interface here. If I just minimize that and scroll down through here, you can see I've got all these additional buttons, and all these buttons here will, once the chat pad is set up, relate to the chat pad. So I'll be able to actually give them a full QWERTY keyboard as part of the controller that they're using to access the computer. So yeah, like I said, just a quick video. Thought it'd be interesting for people to have a look at what I've been working on, yeah, hope you found it interesting, and thanks very much for watching. Cheers, bye.